Look what we have here. As you can see, we are at the lake house. I'm hanging out with the family this weekend, and we actually now have some content that we can talk about at the lake, and I'm super excited. So, if you guys don't know, this is my brother-in-law's car. It's a SN95 Cobra. He spent a lot of time, a lot of money on this thing to get it where it is. And boy, there's some stories to be told with this one, but it is absolutely beautiful, y'all. Look at the paint job, wheels. This car is just super, super clean. So I figured we'd do a little video on it, share it with you guys, because I know you love the SN content, and I love it as well. Look at this. Look down the side of this thing. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Now, when you first bought this car, it was not intended, you didn't buy it for you to restore, right? You bought it as like a parts car.
I bought it as a parts car.
Yeah.
I had a 92 Fox 4-cylinder, and the guy told me he had a 94 5.0 5-speed, and I was like, perfect. There's my 5-lug, 5.0, 5-speed parts car. I got there, and it was a 94 Cobra.
Changes things a little.
And the car was... It was rough. It was sun faded. Somebody had daily driven it. It had 204,000 miles on it, but it was bone stock. Still had factory cats on it.
That's crazy.
So I put a distributor in it, and it ran. And I was like, okay, this is too nice to cut up. You know, it's a Cobra, yeah. But it wasn't one of one. You know, I think I made 1,700 of them black on black, but I couldn't bring myself to cutting one up.
Yeah.
So we went that way with it.
So now it has a 408. What heads are on it? The Brodix?
Brodix TFS ones. I think they got like 209 valves in them.
Yeah, some good heads. So it's not like it's a crazy build. You actually built this car to be a street car, because I don't think a lot of people probably know, but you guys drive your cars.
I actually drove this car to Ford Takeover 2 years ago with the 205,000 mile 302 in it.
That's
that
right.
Was war slap out.
And then later on, you started, what was it, the next year?
Yeah, we were at the lake house here.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, just go home, put it in it.
And you did.
And
yeah, because that engine was not for that car.
No.
So
I had a 351 Windsor sitting on the stand because I have a 58 Fairlane, and I've just been putting back. And we talked and...
Well, you know how shit goes. Yeah, but hey, I'm glad you did it though, because I mean, that thing is beautiful, and we're actually working on a tune right now, playing around with some stuff. Oh yeah, so big thank you to Danny at MF Customs. He helped us out on the phone earlier, diagnosing some stuff with the car, and we're gonna get it all worked out. No big issues or anything with it, just some tune related stuff.
And Danny's MF Customs adapter kit, I put it in, and. It's very easy. I push it all the time on the SN pages. I see guys.
Yep.
I didn't know Danny. Had no contact. I called him, told him what I was doing. I think Donnie at Anderson Motorsports kind of pushed me that direction when I told him what I was building, and I didn't want to rewire the whole car. That kit made it plug and play.
Basically, this is a really good example of what you can do when you set your mind to it, right? I think you pay, what, $4,500 for the car?
$45 for the car.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a lot more money in it than that, but it takes a little time. It's taking you, what, about a year and a half?
No, it's been a year since the fire.
A year since the fire.
Yeah. The car caught on fire.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about the fire. That was one of the main things that we wanted to talk about. So before we go any further, he could have given up. And I wouldn't have blamed him for giving up. You just got all this car together. You got the 408 in it. You got it busted off.
I got it painted, wheels, tires, motor, tuned, brought it home. We were going on vacation and then supposed to go to Ford Takeover the following week. My son wanted to hear it run. I went to bust it off, and turned out that the return line was loose on the fuel rail and had filled the distributor full of vapor, and when I lit it off, there was no stopping it.
Poof. Yeah.
Truck and trailer was sitting behind the car in the shop. I had to find the keys to move the truck, push the car out of the shop. It was not
bad.
fun.
Yeah, so as you can see under the hood of the car, I'll show you some of that right now. You can see where it burned it up. But as bad as it sucks to have something like that happen, it's still, you know, it's got a cool story.
In my opinion, the 94, 95 are kind of like bastards.
They are.
They're Fox body related, but they're
not.
Not.
Yeah, just enough to not be.
And it's only 2 years, so nobody makes. There's not a whole lot of support for stuff. So I had to make the headers for a Fox Body 351 swap fit, and because of the
angle of the
angle
arm.
on the arm clutch cable.
Yep. Because I think it's the same angle as the Magnum, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
so
and
like at
it's
7 o'clock.
It's horrible. So, but he made all that work. But look though, getting back to what we're talking about though. You guys, you can give up, and I get it. Sometimes we want to give up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm surprised you didn't, and I know you considered it at times.
It sat for a few months. Yeah, it beat me up a couple times.
You dug in, but look what you got though. You got a super nice car right now that looks beautiful, as you guys can see. This thing's beautiful, and it runs good. It's got a 408 in it. I mean, and next up, suspension.
Yep.
Right. So he's gonna do suspension, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we're so tempted sometimes to give up, but for what? Right? I mean, go ahead and finish it. It might take you some time, and you might have to slow down, and I know money gets tight. Okay. But at the same time, it's worth it sometimes to see it through, because you had a really good car to start with.
Yeah,
well, like you were starting with.
It was unmolested. It just had a lot of miles on it.
Needed paint.
And
so kind of similar to the red car that I had.
The red car, I needed interior. It had sat in the sun in Georgia and just cooked. Because it sat for like 6 years before I bought it from the guy I got it from. It just sat there and baked.
Yeah, so very similar to the Cobra that we've got.
The K member had to be swapped because the oil pan touched, and then it had to pull the motor back out and swap the K member. The water pump touched. I had to go back and resurface the timing chain cover. I mean,
yeah, this thing fought him tooth and nail, y'all.
It fought me. I pulled the transmission 3 times.
It was everything that you could possibly have go wrong went wrong on this thing, but you didn't give up though, and now look what you got.
No, yeah, and luckily, I mean, it still being 94, 95 parts are somewhat not as easy to find. I did find a factory 94 wiring harness after the fire. I was able to buy and put in, so it all still is factory. That's
a sweet setup. Well, we over here grilling some hamburgers, talking to you guys with the spatula here. This is kind of
let it burn.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show, I didn't know he was bringing the car, so I wanted to show you guys the car. I really just want to remind you guys to stay positive, because shit happens, okay? He went through so much with this car. It was about every week I was getting a message or something. He was like, I'm ready to just set fire to this thing or sell it or whatever. And look where it is now, right? It's such a beautiful car. Let's look at it one more time. It is so slick. I mean, this car is, woo, it's sexy. I like how everything is clear coated. So they did the mirrors, did a tail light lenses. Yep, everything. Looks like he clear coated those too. Yep. Looks really, really good, y'all. Look at that. With these cars, see, things like painted mirrors and things like that work. On the Fox bodies, not so much, but on these cars, just look at that damn bumper, y'all. Look at that. Man, it is beautiful. There we go. So we're gonna work on this thing a little bit. This is hilarious, holding the damn spatula. Yeah, well, that's what we got today, and we wanted you guys to be able to hear us. Yeah, you got to work with what you got. So, guys, we're having a blast at the lake this weekend. I just wanted to show you this car and basically kind of give you his experience throughout the years with this thing. It's not been easy. There's been times he wanted to give up on it, right? I can't say that enough, because we all go through it, but he didn't. He stuck it out, and I'm going to be honest with you. I really thought you were going to let it go. All right, y'all. Well, look, we're going to wrap it up right now. If there's anything else that I need to cover, I will for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, and as always,
thanks for watching.
There we go.